Once upon a time, on a bright sunny morning, a tiny spaceship, no bigger than a toy car, spiraled through the blue sky. It looked like a colorful spinning top, all green and purple and shiny. Whoosh, zoom, crash. It landed with a soft thump in the middle of a beautiful green park, sending a little shower of harmless, glittery sparks into the air. The grass tickled its metallic belly. A small hatch hissed open, and out stumbled a little green alien named Zorp. He had 3 big, curious eyes and wobbly antennae on his head. He wobbled a bit, dizzy from his unexpected landing. Whoa, he chirped in his squeaky alien language. He looked up at the giant trees, their leaves rustling in the breeze. They were like huge green giants. He heard a sweet sound, chirp, 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 and saw a tiny bird fly by. Everything was so different, so big, and so wonderful. Zorp's 3 eyes blinked in amazement. Earth was a truly fascinating place. Zorp was a friendly alien, and he wanted to make some new friends. He saw a fluffy creature with a big, bushy tail scampering up a tree. It was a squirrel. Back on his planet, they greeted each other by vibrating their antennae. So, Zorp wiggled his antennae, making a funny buzzing sound. Bee-zee-zee-zee, bee-zee-zee-zee. But the squirrel didn't understand. It just chattered nervously, flicked its tail, and zipped even higher up the tree. Zorp's antennae drooped a little. That didn't work. Communication on Earth was going to be tricky. Later, he saw some children playing near a slide. They were laughing and shouting. Look, a dog! One little boy yelled, pointing at a happy, barking puppy. Zorp listened carefully. Dog, he thought. He wanted to try. He saw a furry animal with pointy ears and long whiskers strutting by. He pointed his little green finger and said proudly, Cat. Wait, no, that wasn't right. The children giggled. He had pointed at a dog and said cat. Zorp felt a little confused. The words sounded similar, but they were for different things. He needed to learn more. Then, a red, bouncy thing rolled near his feet. A boy ran after it. Ball! I got the ball! The boy shouted. Zorp looked at the round, red object. Ball, he repeated softly to himself. The boy threw it, and it bounced, bounce, bounce, bounce. Ball, Zorp said again, a little louder this time. The boy heard him and smiled. Yes, it's a ball, he said. Zorp's 3 eyes lit up. He was learning. He was learning English by seeing and listening. He watched the children play, listening to their words. Slide, swing, tree, flower. Each word was a new discovery, a little piece of a very big puzzle. He knew that if he kept listening and trying, he would soon be able to talk to his New Earth friends. He just needed a little help, and help was just around the corner. A kind girl with bright, curious eyes and a sketchbook in her hand walked over. She wasn't scared of Zorp at all. Hello, she said with a warm smile. My name is Lily. What's yours? Zorp pointed to himself and tried his best. Zorp, he squeaked. Lily giggled. Zorp? That's a fun name. She saw his broken spaceship. Oh no, is your ship broken? Zorp nodded sottily. He didn't have the words to explain what was wrong. But Lily was very smart. She opened her sketchbook. With a few quick strokes of her pencil, she drew a picture of his spaceship. Then she drew a question mark next to it. Zorp understood. He pointed to a cracked part of the ship's wing. Lily drew the wing, then she drew a hammer and some shiny screws. She was showing him what he needed to fix it. Zorp pointed at the drawing of the hammer and then looked around the park. It was time for a scavenger hunt. Lily and Zorp began their mission. We need something hard, Lily said, tapping her head. Zorp looked around and found a smooth, heavy rock. This, he asked, holding it up. Yes, this is good, Lily said. Good job, Zorp. Hearing good job made Zorp feel very proud. Next, they needed something like a screw. Zorp spotted a shiny bottle cap on the ground. He pointed. That. Maybe, Lily said, and they tried to fit it. It didn't work, but they kept looking. Finally, they found an old metal bolt near a park bench. It was perfect. Lily showed Zorp how to use the rock like a hammer. She would point and say this, and Zorp would tap that, tap, tap, tap. They worked together, using simple words and a lot of pointing. Lily was a wonderful teacher. With her help, Zorp wasn't just fixing his ship. He was learning a new language, one action, and one word at a time. Good job, Zorp. Lily cheered again as the last piece was fixed. The little spaceship was ready. Its lights blinked on, and it hummed softly, good as new. It was time for Zorp to go home. He turned to Lily, his 3 eyes looking a little sad. He had learned so much from her. He gave his new friend a gentle hug. Then, in a clear, happy voice, he said the words he had practiced in his head. Thank you, Lily. Goodbye, friend. Lily's eyes widened in surprise and delight. Goodbye, Zorp. Come back and visit, she waved. Zorp climbed back into his ship. The hatch closed, and with a soft whoosh, the colorful spaceship lifted off the ground. It circled the park once, as if waving goodbye, and then shot up into the bright blue sky, disappearing into a tiny speck of light. Lily watched until it was gone. She felt a little sad to see him leave, but happy she had made a friend from another world. As she lowered her hand, she felt something small and smooth in her palm. She opened her hand, and there it was, a small, glowing rock that pulsed with a soft, warm light. It was a souvenir from Zorp's world, a little piece of a star to remember her amazing alien friend. Thank you so much for watching our story today. We hope Zorp's adventure helps you on your own English learning journey. Remember, every new word is a step forward. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a like and subscribe for more fun learning adventures. See you next time.